everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Bug Warrior. In today's episode I will show you how to complete the Hellish Descent Capstone Dungeon. You will need to clear this dungeon in order to access rank 3. As mentioned before, the skill points and paragon points are now locked behind the new Capstone Dungeons, so you have no choice but to do them. Alright, for this one you need to be at least level 50, however I recommend to be around 58 or higher before attempting it, because the final boss at the same level can actually be challenging. This dungeon can be found by the yellow icon in Hawazar. Teleport to it and you will reach Hatred's Foothold, which requires that you slay 3 Door Wardens. The first one, you will find it immediately near the entrance. The rest, they are scattered throughout the map. There is actually more than 3, so there is no need to search for specific locations. Just make your way north and east, since that is where you will find the exit. Once you slay all 3 Door Wardens, you will need to defeat the Hellfire Adherent, which is very similar to the Mother's Judgment boss. All of her attacks have an indicator where a red circle will appear beneath you, giving you about a second to evade outside of them to avoid the attacks. Other than that, you should have no trouble defeating this first boss. Slay the Hellfire Adherent and proceed east to find the exit to the second level. Next you will reach the hunting ground. Here things get interesting because you need to charge 3 sacrificial altars. They work the same as those we find in the Dark Citadel, so all you need to do is interact with them and remain inside the red circle until they are fully charged. However, this level has a unique mechanism where the butcher spawns every few minutes or so. The longer you take to complete the level, the more butchers you will need to face and slay. The good news is that the butcher is level 50, so if you try this at a higher level, then you should be okay. Once you charge all altars, go northeast and enter the Summon Hell Breach. This dungeon is similar to the breach levels we used to have. Here you will need to destroy 3 demonic corruptions while at the same time you survive the butcher also spawning every minute or so and constant hellfire that rains. There are a lot of demonic corruptions, so once you destroy 3, proceed east to find the Sanctum of Hatred. Here you will need to fight Tordak Xol'Noct while at the same time hellfire keeps raining. On top of that, when you deplete their Hellbards, the Burning Butcher will join this fight. This is why entering the dungeon at level 58 or higher works, because at 50, unless your build is very strong, this fight is a true challenge. Once you slay all of them, congratulations, you have completed the Hellish Descent Dungeon and you can access rank 3. This is very important because now you will be able to do the pit and access the Torment difficulty. So there you have it. Please let me know your thoughts about this Capstone Dungeon and the multiple butchers spawning. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.